Hey boys, welcome back to some more Warriors career mode here, and we are going to be taking on, no we're not, it's actually going to be game 2 of the State of Origin series. Dylan Napa is still out injured, but thankfully Matthew Scott is actually back in the fray, so he will be slotting straight back in to the starting side. One thing I forgot to do again in this game is switch Cooper Cronk and Jonathan Thurston, so apologies. I know it annoys some people that they would be mixed up, but I just forgot. And a spoiler, in the third game I forget as well, so there's that. You know, on the game doesn't really matter, and in real life, you know, I'm sure they'd handle switching sides. But the Blues, once again, a strange team. You know, obviously some good players, but you got Isaiah Yeo there, Matt Moylan on the bench. I mean, Matt Pryor was there, Lachlan Coote as fullback. I think, who was, I think here I was just switching Thurston and Cronk, and I think I put Thurston as the goal kicker, as a nice little inside pass to Matty Scott. Actually, Slater was looming up there, but Scott wanted the ball more, I guess. But I think for the Blues, I think, who were their centers? I think it's Leilua, is it? As we try an early kick, unfortunately, Paul Gallen's going to get the ball and race away. You know, just took the ball a little too close. And, you know, the kicking is tricky, as we are going to give away an offside penalty. And they're going to go for 2, which I wasn't too worried with, honestly. I don't mind giving away the early penalty to stop an early try. But yeah, the kicking takes, like, actual, like, you've got to be thinking. The kicking is not just rock back, try to kick a 40-20. You've actually got to be on the ball with the kicking. As we give away a high shot there, a little aggressive off the kickoff. Andrew Fafita cops a nasty one, but yeah, the kicking, you've really got to be on your toes, because if you try to line the kick up too much and get it perfect, then a lot of times they're gonna get up in your face. But Josh Mansour now on the back of the penalty. It is Leilua. I just saw Leilua in the background there, but Mansour is just gonna stand up a couple of players. So, you know, we gave away the penalty, and then off the kickoff we gave away the penalty. So this has not been a good start at all. James Maloney is going to slot this one over. So I said giving away the penalty early wasn't a bad thing, but now it's 8-0, which isn't good. It gives them a buffer. And then Maloney goes straight through. Thankfully, Billy Slater is able to just level him as he comes to the fullback. Always feels good to do that, but we finally get a chance with the footy. It feels good, and a great pass there from Papali onto Chambers, who throws a late offload. Probably should have held on to it, not really risking it, but we do get a penalty for ourselves right there. Unfortunately, on the back of that, Maguire, I think it was Maguire, just gets dropped. Actually, I think, who was it? Papali, maybe? It's turned into a bit of a scrappy affair here. We're going to get the ball straight back with a big hit ourselves. You know, the big hits, they do happen fairly frequently, but I mean, they have, you know, they're a good tactic, and everyone can use them. It's already a great kick, but Chambers doesn't dive on the ball. He doesn't put it down. I thought I was pressing the square button, dude. I'm sure I was, but I must have just been mistiming or something. Boy, oh boy, we miss out on a golden opportunity, and Aaron Woods makes a line break there, so a chance for the Blues to go on the attack. It's a good kick as well. It does get battered down, but we do make the covering tackle on Mitchell Pearce, so surviving that little bit of an onslaught as Greg Inglis gets his hands on the footy, and it's going to be another high tackle. Jeez, this game is penalties, drop balls. It's a fairly sloppy affair so far, but the inside pass here, beautiful stuff onto Thurston. That was looking pretty good. We just needed someone looming up on the outside. Could have looked very, very nice, but a long ball out here. I didn't want that pass to go out to that wide, but last tackle, looking to just put a little bit of pressure with the kick. It's going to be Cronk putting up the bomb. It's perfectly placed. Greg Inglis, the man you want to see under it, and that is going to be a nice try to kick us off here. It was perfectly placed. We timed it well. Looked like Wade Graham was trying to get in Inglis's way there, which is pretty funny. But yeah, Greg Inglis, he's a good target out there. So if we get the chance again, we should definitely use Greg Inglis. He's one of the best in those contests. So a good hit back there. We haven't played great, but Greg Inglis is starting to show his class. He gets the pass to Boyd. Boyd probably would have scored, but I stepped just expecting a tackle, but I was straight through. Otherwise, I think we score. So a bit unfortunate right there as a pass to Cameron Smith, finding himself in the middle of the field. But last play, you know, hitting back here 8-6 would be nice to potentially get another one. Kick goes up again by Kronk. Chambers is herring after it, but that is going to be the last play of the half. So we started off absolutely terrible, but hitting back strongly. So 8-6 down, feeling pretty confident as Thurston throws a big dummy. See Andrew Fifita there, he slipped over. I do like that animation quite a bit where they actually miss a tackle and they sort of slip. It looks pretty realistic. But Thurston, beautiful dummy, and gives a great opportunity to hit early in the second half, get some momentum. A beautiful pass at a Papali one-on-one, and you know, good defense as well though by the Blues. Fourth play, Chambers is going to get it on to Corbin Sims. Cohen Hess gets it to Cameron Smith again, finding himself off the ruck here. The last tackle, Thurston out of dummy half. He's going to put in a little kick, and he's going to dive on the ball. You know, a few people have talked about it now. The grubbers are a little like overpowered. I don't use the grubbers too much, but right here I was just sort of like, Peter Wallace just sort of like, he just went the opposite direction. So I just ran out dummy half. I sort of just tried to put in a kick a little deeper, but it went so shallow, and I was just sort of spamming the square button, so he just dived on the ball, and a fairly simple try. So we got a little bit of momentum going here. 12-8 now. The Blues a chance to hit back. Big Matt Pry there gets the offload away as well. Paul Gallen, but a great scramble there. Gavin Cooper off the bench. Wasn't Cooper that made the tackle. I think it was Maguire actually. But a little play there, getting Isaiah Yeo. Isaiah Yeo, that's probably the strangest one in the team actually. Lachlan Coote's probably the strangest one. There's some weird ones, but right here, Wade Graham goes to the line, thankfully. And right here, they're going to go upstairs, give it a try. I do find that funny. They obviously made it in the game, so they sort of always give like the opposite decisions, which I know some people complain about, but honestly, like, who cares? It's not a big deal. You can skip over it if you want. But the kick goes up. It was a good kick. Joey Leilua, the strength of him. Haven't really seen him much in the game, but he's definitely a danger man. So under 15 minutes left. That's a beautiful ball from Papali back on the inside to Slater. I thought we were going to go straight through. It looked pretty slick, but good scramble again from the Blues as Chambers was looking to set up Gagai on the wing. Couldn't quite get it done that time as try to go for a kick here. Gets charged down. Josh Maguire is going to end up with the ball. I try to put in a little grubber, but we do take the tackle. Thankfully it wasn't last play, so we get another chance at the kick here. Thurston does get leveled after it, but Inglis again finding room out here. Gets the pass back to Chambers, who puts in the little kick. Somehow he didn't score. I think it was Lachlan Coote came up with a try saver. That could have put the game to bed, but we just somehow didn't score. It would have been a beauty, but we're going to set up for the inside play here. Thurston looking for Slater looming up on the inside. We pass it early to him, looking for that tight defense. Obviously for Fifita there, so a pretty big target for us to exploit. But you know, once again, pretty decent defense around there. But it should be the game unless we do something really stupid here, which we are prone to do. It is last tackle. We're just going to put in a little chip. I don't know why I do that, because Lachlan Coote almost gets into the backfield. But that is going to be a fairly strong win. Come from behind win. 8-0 down, and we sort of controlled the game from that point on. So, feels good. That is the Series 1. So, we're going to go back to Suncorp for Game 3. Looking for a clean sweep, and feels pretty good. So, hopefully, guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like if you are, and I'll see you guys in the next one.